The Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. Good stand-up hit. One-on-one with the goaltender. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save.
The Icebreakers carry it along the wall.
Caulfield's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
And a strong effort on that play. Quick shot! Fantastic save! And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And it's picked up by the defense. Oh, what a collision. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice. Coughs up the puck. Coughs it up on the play. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. Uses the force on that hit. The Icebreakers play it along the wing. Just a simple save by Lehman.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Lehman's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
The Icebreakers have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result, have the lead. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a shot! Sensational stuff by Lehman!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The centermen glide into position. Celebrini's won it in their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Slides it across. Oh, a clutch save!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Big time stop there. Here we go, one-man rush. Oh, that goes off the mask. He keeps it out using his head on that play.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
And he gets in front of that. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Goalie's at the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Loses the coverage there. Sends the pass over. And look at this. They're calling a penalty shot. Phillips is one-on-one with the goalie. First period almost in the books here. Nearing the... He scores! He tied it up! He tied it up!
Well, he earns the penalty shot, James, and often when you're in this situation, it can really be too much time to...
The Nighthawks answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win, because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
Grabs control at the point. Moves it to Phillips. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Turn that chance aside. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Shakes up. He's got a step. Scores! Breakaway with authority.
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
The Nighthawks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Rocks him. Play is blown dead with the offside. The Icebreakers have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. And he slides it quickly to Phillips. And that's intercepted by Hudson. Cutting to the front of the net. And he's peeling off to regroup. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Icebreakers filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back and defended the rest of the way. What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. This has been one we've been waiting for a while, and it's time to finally see what the payoff is all about. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Here in the late going to the frame, the game is still scoreless. Edmonton's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And he makes the save. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Coughs up the puck after that hit. In all alone. Oh, and that goes sideways with that kick.
Well, yeah, and it's a breakaway, and this can be extremely frustrating to lose this one-on-one battle to the goaltender, James. I mean, you do all that work to get in tight. Looks like he just ran out of room.
Here we go. Monster blocker stopped by Wagner.
It's not easy to be able to manipulate space and your defender at the same time and get these high-quality shots off. Wagner's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Celebrini's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And a quick take up, and here they come again. Carrying it, looking, carrying it, carrying it. Moving into the attacking zone. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Puts it on net. Oh, he stopped it. How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Getting into the later stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Dangles won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that's broken up. Celebrini's got it on the offensive end. Passes it over. Feeds it over. Gets in front of it. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Oh, he denies it with a fantastic stop there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
And he takes the feed. Denies him on the slapper. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Tickle Time's ready to go on the attack. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. From center, they get into the attacking area. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Feeds the puck up to Dangle. Look out, here they come on the attack. That's kicked away with the pad by Wagner. Back-to-back saves there. They're everywhere. Oh, what a save!
The game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Tiptoes around the poke check. Pass in front. Oh, and he fans on it. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. In the final moments of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Celebrini's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Denies him. He got all of it. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. They've got numbers here. He's got a step. Denied by the goaltender. Quick feed to Fuentes. Takes the feed. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, up the pipe. Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Too much traffic in the lane. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Celebrini's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Routine save made by Lehman. Edmonton's going on the all alone. Breakaway save.
I like the idea around this, Steve. The goaltender come out.
It's in. He scores.
This is why he's a goal scorer, James. He's in tight, almost like he's out of real estate, but he gets the goaltender to bite. This is exactly what you want to do. Then you make your next move, and he outweights the goaltender and puts it in by the post.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Here in the later stages of this period, Tickle Time's ahead 1-0. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And he takes the dish. Quick shot! Answers it with an even better save! Tickle Time's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net. And they lead here late in the first. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck. Shakes loose. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie.
Tickle Time's on a mission tonight. Now up by 2 here, still in the first.
They've really controlled the puck. In fact, they've dominated throughout the first 20 minutes of the game, James. They've had their opponent chasing, and when they've chased, they've put the puck to the net. They've had great shooting opportunities, and they've taken them.
Scooped up along the wall by Pace. And he takes the pass. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Dangle's got it in the defensive end. Chance in front. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There it is. It's a hat trick as he scores. And Cheryl, it's about to get a little spooky in here.
Yeah, the ghosts are coming down because he's haunting his opponent, James. Every time he's on the ice, he's making things happen. They got to get a game plan for him.
And that'll do it tonight. Great play from the back end tonight, but Pounder, you know the rules. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EASHL. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Nighthawks win the draw and they'll start on the attack. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his body position. I mean,
scores! And quick as a hiccup, they are on the board here in this one.
Well, that's a dream start, James, and it's one they were looking for. You want to come out, you want to get out front, and you want to dictate pace. Well, you don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
The Icebreakers couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done. Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Lots of time left in this period. The Icebreakers now lead by 2. Quick pass to Jackson. Fires it, and he meets that one square on to stop it. Two Forts won a big draw in their own end. Hayes works the puck in his own zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. From off the boards, he sends it into the open ice.
Haters gonna hate you.
And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, your opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Nighthawks make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. The Icebreakers played along the boards. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Oh, he stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. Price does a fantastic job of anticipating this play, James. Gets square to the shooter. I mean, when they're in the slot area, you know that it's a quality grade A chance. He takes it away.
He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Two Forts won the draw. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends it out in front. And that doesn't connect. On the backhand. Big time blocker stopped by Price.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Well, he does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James.
Sorry about that.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Nighthawks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Cuts to the front. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on. Big time stop.
Wagner's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Just here in the late stages of this frame, still looking for our first goal. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Now a quick pass to Celebrini. Oh, scores!
You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
The Nighthawks have finally opened the scoring here in the first, and not a moment too soon.
This has been a bit of a defensive juggernaut, James. We've been waiting for a goal call all game long, and they finally get it. And what this does will give them some confidence heading into the intermission.
Here's a chance to the middle. Another pass. Takes a shot. And there's a great save by Wagner. He's got a step. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Puck grab by Pena. Backhander. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
Celebrini's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Real difficult to get to the middle of the ice. Often you pay the price, and he's got a golden opportunity from the slot area and just misses.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. When you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net. Wagner's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Celebrini's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Made the save on the play. The Icebreakers have it now. And he takes the feed. He's got a little jump. He scores! Oh, what a move!
Well, this is just a fantastic goal, and no panic at all as he's in on the breakaway. Listen, he earned the opportunity, but he executes. He delivers a beautiful deke and puts it in the back of the 4x6.
The Nighthawks have outshot, outscored, and all-around dominated here in this first. Celebrini's won possession. Here's a short pass to Pena. Moves into the slot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Icebreakers have it now. Quick feed to Scarfo. Here they come on the rush. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. The Nighthawks are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Scarfo's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Trying to shake the defender. Great save! Moves the puck across to Scarfo. Sneaks by the poke check. Takes a shot. On the wraparound. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play.
Wagner's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Nighthawks now lead by 3. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Nighthawks will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Tremendous hip check on the play. And he moves it up to Biggs. Avoids the poke check. Oh, what a stop by Lehman.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Biggs takes the puck. The Icebreakers will play it from the corner. The Nighthawks gain. He might have a step here. He scores! What a shot!
Looks over his shoulder and the presence of mind to know where everyone is and keeps moving forward. And what a finish that is on net.
The Nighthawks wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. Grabs the puck. Slides it on over to Scarfo. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Takes the feed. Biggs looks around. And there's the save on the play. Great read to break up the play. Cuts to the paint. Scoots up the puck and he's in on a breakaway. Huge steal at his own end. Trying to shake loose. He's in. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous.
I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Nighthawks have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. Shot! Denies him on the play! Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And there's a... He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's burying it.
Moves it quickly over to Jackson. Celebrini's got the puck. Nice poke check. Moves the puck up to Biggs. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. All alone! Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway!
All the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack. And then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
Along the half wall with the puck. Makes some space. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. He's got a step on a breakaway. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it. Well, he does a great job of exploiting the weakness of the coverage, and he finds a way to break away from the pack. He's in on the breakaway, James, and what a battle it is. It's one that he wins, and he drives the puck home.
And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And that'll do it here tonight for this one.
Well, as a former defender, these are your types of games, right? The old goose egg.
Love the goose egg, because you know that the D did something well too, don't you, James? But no, you got to give the credit to the goaltender. You get the 0, you put it up on the board, you know that he was dialed in. I love the way he was tracking the puck in particular. You knew that he just saw it tonight.
Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Nighthawks win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Moves it to Celebrini. Oh, wow! And he makes the save with ease. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Here in the late going of the frame, the game is still scoreless. The Nighthawks win the draw on their own end. And that's taken away in the offensive end. Breakaway! Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight. And when you're in tight, you run out of room and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net. Gretzky's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
The Nighthawks gain possession. And now it's grabbed. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
But you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And that one's picked off. In close. Scores!
This is just a picture-perfect interception. You have to know the length of your stick, the leverage of it, and you got to use the spatula to disrupt the play. He does exactly that, and he's going to get an assist on the goal, but I love that he was in good defensive positioning, which led to the offense on this one.
Odd man rush to his teammate. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Rivnasty. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. And they win that neutral zone draw. Taken along the wall by Rivnasty. He's got a step. Oh, scoped it. Wow.
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
Comes up with the stop.
Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you, so let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Pass across to Gretzky. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Misses a golden opportunity there.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a chance. The Icebreakers grab possession with the puck. Rivnasty's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a shot. There's a great save on an excellent chance there.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Looks to get the puck over to Lee. Gretzky stick handling in his own zone. And he takes a shot. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves inside. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. They've got numbers. There's a firm collision. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Slips by the check. Quick feed to Gretzky. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Shot! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Here's the pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Inside the final minute of the first here. Rivnasty's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. And it's turned aside by Wagner.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back and
Loses his check, and he's on a breakaway.
Think you're gonna need a diaper change,
And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. He is so incredibly difficult to knock off the puck, James. He's got that wide...
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Picked up along the wall by Gretzky. Quick feed down low. Takes the pass. Takes it and looks ahead. Feeds the puck over. Chance to win it. And he comes up with a huge save. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. For the win. And he keeps it alive. What a stop.
Pick yourself
Oh,
up.
he'll feel all of that after this one. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And he loses control here. Steps inside the line. Quick pass to Rivnasty. Laying the body. He's got the game on his stick. Looking to end it. Oh, wow. Talk about clutch city there.
These are the situations you want to be in if you're the goaltender, and
For the win. Here's a chance. Scores. Good night. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. The Nighthawks were outshot in this one, but you know what they weren't? They weren't outscored, Cheryl.
when they come away with the win, and that's all that matters, James. But when they did put it to the net, they found a way to get it in there. And I'm telling you, it's about disguising your shot, finding ways to get to the middle of the ice. They did a real efficient job of that.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Nighthawks get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Here's a chance, and he comes up with it.
Wagner's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
All alone! Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Stopped with ease. And look at this, they're calling a penalty shot. Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. And he turns it aside on the penalty shot. Counter in a word, huge.
That is huge, and he didn't look nervous at all when they awarded that penalty shot, did he? He was welcoming it, challenging the shooter there. Just look how aggressive he was, getting to the top of his crease. He wanted that one, and he won that battle.
Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Nighthawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Big time stop with the glove.
Wagner's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. And it's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Goes it in front. And that's stopped. Into the corner of the attacking area. What a steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Castro. And he slides it quickly to Ali. Here's a shot. Denies him. Lehman's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, some high-octane offense here. We call that the 200-foot play in basketball. It goes one way, then all the way down the other end. These teams are trading scoring chances right now.
Late goings of this period. The Icebreakers lead it 1-0. And off the draw, they win possession. Gretzky's got the puck in his own zone. Takes it to the front. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Moves it quickly over to Ali. Moves the puck along the half wall. Gains the zone. Lays into the body. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Trying to clear. And the clearing attempt is denied as it's blocked.
Oh, I've done that many a times, James, and all you can hope is that it doesn't wind up in the back of your net.
Castro's got it against the boards. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end. The Icebreakers ready to go on the attack. Ali's got it along the wing. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck. He's got a little jump. Sends it over. Scores! Critical!
Manipulating the pace of play is the game. It is a detail that this guy has. There's no question about it. He doesn't slow.
The Nighthawks have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some
Totally.
urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Gretzky's lugging the puck. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. The Nighthawks win that offensive zone face-off. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Standing tall with the save. Goes right to the crease. And he had an answer with that save. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Looks to make a play over to Celebrini. Shot! Oh, he had the answer on that one.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he does it. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Moves it to Jackson. Now over to Celebrini. There's a shot. Oh, wow, another great stop.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Celebrini's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Big-time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
And it certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
The Nighthawks take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counterpunch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. What a back-and-forth affair tonight on the ice.
Well, and every play matters, right, James? I mean, when you're on the ice, you know that you have to win your shift. It's that close of a game. I just love playing in these ones.
Great energy here in the barn. EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. The Nighthawks start with possession as we are now underway. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. He's caught! Oh, absolutely hammers them! Puck scooped up by Pace. He got all of that one. Fires it into the offensive zone. Oh, monstrous hit in the corner there. Quick feed to Jones. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from the pack with his speed, James, and makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net. Great play from start to finish as he executes with some great speed to break away from the pack. And then it's all about the execution. When you're one-on-one with a goaltender, you bring yourself back to your practice days and you use your moves.
Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Right on the doorstep. Puck picked up by Gretzky. Passes it to Lee. And the pump check. Oh, smart play. Trying to shake the defender. Buries it for the goal. The Nighthawks extend the lead to 2-0 here, and we're still only in period number 1.
Well, they've really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net at will, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Straight up the middle. Here they come. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Lee. And a great heads-up defensive play here.
kept it out.
Gains the zone through center. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Gretzky's got the puck from the back end. Oh, what a move! Oh, what a save in front!
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts
And
alone.
we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Here he goes on the penalty shot. Puts it on net. Makes the stop under pressure. Here in the later stages of this period, the Nighthawks have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Icebreakers win the draw. Gretzky's moving the puck through his own zone. There's the whistle. We got an offside. The Nighthawks have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Celebrini's won the draw at center. Makes a move in front. Fantastic save.
Lehman's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Tremendous stuff by Wagner.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great...
Loose puck, and he's in all alone. Oh, and out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
Gretzky's crossed the line and gained the zone. Pace has it in the defensive end. Breakaway. Comes up with the stop. Taken by Gretzky. Oh, and there he is. He's got a step. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by one. Puck grab by Lee. Celebrini's got it in the offensive zone. And a stiff break setup. The Nighthawks have it now. And nearing the... Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a
Oh,
stop!
that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Jones moves the puck. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Shakes off the coverage. And he shuts the door on that. Angles it over to Pace. Denies him again.
Lee's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Picked up along the boards by Celebrini. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Here they come on the attack. How did he stop that one?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one.
Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes. And
What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Nighthawks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Dishes it off. Fires it on net. Turned aside by Wagner. Oh, and another quick stop. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, and that's intercepted. Here's a blast. Oh, what a save. Looking. Here's a pass. Oh, and that's intercepted. Here's a short pass to Stone. And that's poked away by Gretzky. Grabbed along the boards by Daigle. And now he moves it quickly to Doughty. Moves it around along the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Daigle. Here's a shot. And he was ready for that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Icebreakers gain control. He might have a step here. All alone. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Sheriff.
Yeah, lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, still no score in this one. The Nighthawks win the faceoff. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. And we'll reset things after that icing. And both centers glide into the dot as a faceoff set to resume. The Nighthawks will go to work here in the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. He's got a step. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Here's the chance. Fires the wrist shot. The Nighthawks go to work on offense. He got all of that hit on the play. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Now he slides it up to Celebrini. Oh, look at this. He scores! What a goal! The Nighthawks have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board, you've got the confidence, you've got the momentum.
And he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. With the stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Nighthawks have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. Celebrini's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Handles the pass. Gaining steam here on the attack. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Trying to get in on the low. Oh, and he comes up clutch on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goalies are always asking for breakaways after practice, right, James? For this very reason. They want to come up with the big save.
Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Oh, what a save on the play.
Well, James, I think he might have gotten in too tight here when he was selling the fake, but a nice save by the goaltender. Lehman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. They've got some momentum here. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish.
The Icebreakers answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
He's got a little jump. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Scooped up along the wall by Gretzky. Moves it quickly over to Stone. And lowers the boom of the big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Oh, fantastic goal! The Icebreakers have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
And that somehow stayed out of the net.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Doughty's taking it from his own end. Here they come up along the wing. Here they come on the rush. Here's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James.
Scoops up the puck and he's in on a breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Quick shot! Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
With possession along the wall. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Shuts him down. Picks up the puck. The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Drives it to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. And a great save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
On the attack along the boards. Reaches out and uses the stick. Stones him in front. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Passes the puck over to Gretzky. Receives the pass. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Gretzky's got it into offensive territory. From against the wall, it's centered out. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end. He might have a step here. He's in! Oh, what a save!
Doughty's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got two in the game, and he's looking for another.
The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. Nearing the point. Uses the boards with the bank pass. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Takes it to the net. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. Works it across to Doughty. They've got numbers here. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Icebreakers take possession here in the open ice. From point blank. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point blank range.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Look out. Slides it across. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Game on a stick. Scores! There's your overtime winner. He's... Oh! They scratched, and they deserve that win tonight.